Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome in, Chip. Welcome in, Skeletron. You were waiting for this, bro? Well, hopefully I can deliver. It's gonna be another shorter stream, though, unfortunately. Because, dude, I have been... For some IRL info, I've been... Like, during the Heliopolis tournament and a little bit after that, I kind of took some time off the gym. I usually go to the gym, like, 4 to 5 days a week. And I took time off for that because I wanted to focus on editing, and I had a really nice breakthrough on YouTube, and it was very worth the lock-in on that, so I'm trying to get back into it now, but dude, it's so hard to balance everything. It is so hard to balance work, a social life, GD, streaming, content creating, and just all that stuff. So I'm just cutting out sleep, bro. I just don't sleep anymore, and it is what it is. I'm totally okay with that, because I can just catch up on the weekends, but I'm getting like 5 hours a night, and this is like the only time I have left in the day to stream, so I just do it now. But we're chilling. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in Banana Extremely. Azale. What's going on, brothers? Look at friend requests? No. I do not have a reason to do that. Alright, so we're back on the Slaughterhouse grind today. Hopefully, we can pull some runs. Even though I'm low-key kind of tired and it's late at night, I'm at my weakest. But I was also at my weakest yesterday, and we still did good. So, you never know what's gonna happen, man. Dang. Chip says hail. Alright, bro, we can chill on the hail, bro. Yeah, speaking of hail, actually, a couple weeks ago, it hailed here pretty crazily, actually. We had shit the size of golf balls, bro. Luckily, nothing of mine or my like household stuff was harmed, but I saw some people's cars with crazy dents in the roof, like people's shingles getting knocked off their houses. It was insane, man. It was not a fun day around here for that. I don't know if you guys saw the short, by the way, but guess what? We're doing sweater weather officially this Saturday, man. And I know in the short, I literally said I've never seen the level before, but technically I have now that I had to edit those clips together to make it. But we're going to be doing sweater weather today. I actually have higher hopes for sweater weather than I did Accu, because unfortunately, in order to edit that video, I was forced to look at the level ahead of time a little bit. But the parts that I saw, they look like they're hard, but they look like they're raw skill rather than like memory like Accu was. Because that's what made Accu so hard, was the amount of shit I had to remember and then be able to execute. So sweater weather looks like it's a little bit shorter and also more raw skill, so maybe we'll have an easier time with it. I don't know. We'll see though, we'll see. I thought Accu was going to be easy and it took us 10 hours. So I'm thinking sweater weather might be easy, so we might be in for another 10 hours if the pattern repeats itself. Alright, can I like do this cube? Holy shit. Have I even done it once? Have I just been sitting here dying non-stop? Have I actually even done it once? What is this? Okay. Easy, okay. W's. You have 14 and your hardest is 9 circles. Also, it's easier than Accu. Way easier. Do you think so? It's higher on the already the Extreme Demon list than Accu is. So I thought it was harder than Accu. But I don't know. We'll see. Isn't that the one that Doggy literally beat in like an hour though, or something crazy? Like total. Did you add the cheese buff to the punishment meal? I haven't officially added it yet, but I still intend to. I have to figure out on Friday what additions and subtractions I'm gonna make. If you guys have any ideas for it, please send it in the Discord server in the Ask I Am Crusher section. Please send your wheel punishment ideas in there, because low-key we really do need a replacement for past OP straight flying, because I mean that was just way too easy. Obviously we definitely want some easier end punishments and stuff like that, but we don't need like something to be that free, you know? It was kind of boring. I literally just played a straight fly section for like 10 seconds and went back to the level. Like, it kind of defeated the purpose of the punishment wheel. So if you guys got better ideas, please let me know, and your idea might end up on the wheel. He ain't doggy, but he is John Determination. Damn straight. Damn straight. I was using doggy as the comparison for like the difficulty there, bro. Because even if a top player could beat a level that quickly, you know, maybe it is easier. Who knows? Maybe he could have done the same thing with Aki, though. I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be verifying grief, man. I don't know what that world is like. Okay, why am I actually choking this so bad today? Bro, what am I doing? I feel like I'm playing this for my first day all over again. This is insane. This cube just actually doesn't get easier, bro. I swear to God, I haven't improved on this at all since my first day of playing the level. Maybe I should try to learn it blindfolded or something. No idea. He beat it in 7 minutes, but he had pre-practice. He didn't just learn it and beat it in 7 minutes. Unless he did. Because if he did that, then what the fuck? Hey, John Determination, you have 25 missing assignments? Yeah, if your professor's going to accept them late, bro, just shove them all through ChatGPT. They can't give you a 0 for that, unless they know it's AI. Throw it through ChatGPT, throw it to a humanizer, and just fucking send it, bro. Take you an hour to bust out all 25 as long as they're not, like, you know, super long quizzes or something. Should add the 8 jumps of hell. What's the 8 jumps of hell? You're gonna go to sleep because you got an exam tomorrow? Good luck, turnips, you got it. Hopefully you see a short 49 to 100. That'd be insane, bro. I'd love to do that. You got 58 on Acropolis. You have it in 2 runs and 3 KK attempts. Bro, that's good. That's actually good, man. Bro, I'm so trash. Ugh. It's the silent club step thing. Oh! Low-key, I'd have to play it beforehand, bro, because it sounds like it's really hard. But that's actually a good idea. The 8 jumps of hell. What's going on, bro? Welcome in. I don't know how to say your name, and I'm not even gonna try. The 2 semicolons above the O's, and that stuff just scares me, bro. I don't even want to try. I was not an English major in college, as you can tell. You could torture yourself and have to get 10% on Heliopolis? No, dude, we'd actually be there all day. Get 7% on it is already on the wheel. We're not changing that to 10. That would literally take like 2 hours. What's going on, Arctic Carve? What's going on, brother? Welcome in. Give me 1 second, actually. Hold on, chat. Okay, I just had to check something on my phone, because my phone is my face cam. Okay. Let's back it up into Iris. Damn it. At least we did Iris literally first try today. That's kind of crazy. Like no warm up into it, literally just did Iris. Okay, I gotta just figure out how to get better at this. 74% click. I swear it's just the transition from ship into it. I never know when to start my click. And it just like messes me up. How do I do that consistently, though? Like, feels random. I need it to feel, like, controlled. Like, it's better. It's still not... I don't understand. I think I just gotta be more relaxed about it. I think I'm just putting too much pressure on it. Yeah, I'm literally just overthinking it. I'll like remind myself to actively not overthink it. You have to do 2 projects and study for Spanish 5 final. How many scoops of coffee should you take? Holy, bro. I don't know about scoops, but you should take, I don't know, at least 100 milligrams probably of caffeine. Eat a raw onion? Bro, what? 1 cup of coffee on average is about 60 milligrams, by the way. So like a little bit more than a cup. Alright, whatever. Let's just do it from here. Since it's easy enough for us to get through that anyways now. It's not like this really adds much of a run anymore. Bro, it's always that. It's always like, it's always like don't re-click fast enough, bro. Okay, whatever. I just kind of checked that because I wasn't really paying attention. Because all I cared about was the transition. Dude, this level's feeling so good today. Dude, I think it's just like a really good wave day for me. $13 people? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 13's decent for a Slaughterhouse stream, at least. I'm sure it'll pick up the closer I get to beating it, but like, people who are here right now, sticking it out with me in the early grind days, bro, you guys are also John Determination. Like, actually, bro. Because you're seeing how the determination is built, man, over all these streams. Slowly inching our way into making progress. Come on, give me my river. Where's my river clicking at? What? Yeah, been here for the past few streams? Not no worries, bro. You have been here since the start of Heliopolis, Skeletron. It's true. You're the most OG here in the chat right now? Yeah, you might be, dude. You can see how much you enjoy playing this level with such wonderful and easy gameplay. Oh, dude, no, this is a joy, bro. This is a joyous, lovely, wonderful trip experience. It's like a walk in the park, bro, with birds chirping and nature and all things lovable. Especially Iris, man. Iris is just the most fun thing ever. That little tiny spike that you can't even see to die to it. It's just fun, bro. Okay, and then I died to one after it now. Bro. Iris is so much fun. Pass it every time when you start at Iris, and then the second you have to do it from River, you die there every time. Oh my god. You love it when you go outside and it looks like this? Literally. Why are you so jolly? We need Crash Out Crusher from the Golden. Bro, Crash Outs only happen when I'm, like, very disappointed with what's happening, right? Like, the Golden, my run got rejected, so I'm forcing myself to keep playing that shit. And then it's like, I'm dying. I died at, like, what? 88, 89, 90, 90, like, all the ending that's over and over and over. That is when you get Crusher to Crash Out, bro. Is when you get, like, that kind of level of unlucky, man. And you just, at that point, almost hate what you're doing. Like, you want to see Crash Out me, you gotta make me play a level I hate. Then we start crashing out like crazy. But while the level still feels fun, and I'm making consistent progress, I ain't gonna be angry. Because I understand how long this is gonna take. What am I doing? Why is that click destroying me today? What am I doing, bro? Come on, get me through this. Oops. Bro. This is so painful sometimes. If your Slaughterhouse run gets rejected, you would break your whole setup. I don't think I'd be able to rebeat Slaughterhouse, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I would, like... I think that... I mean, I don't even want to say it out loud just in case, but I might just say it out loud anyways, but... I think I'm only ever gonna get one shot through the ending of this level from 0. Like, it's only ever gonna happen once. If I had to go and rebeat it, bro, after getting through the ending, I would never be able to do it again. Like, I genuinely think. I'm gonna get one fluke from 0, and that's it. Because there's something about when a level still feels impossible to you that makes doing the impossible possible, because your, like, brain is actively trying to do that. But the second that, like, oh, I know I can do this, 100% confidence gets in your brain, you stop, like, chasing that goal, and your brain will just try slightly less because of it. And so it's like, you just won't get those flukes. That's why I died in the ending so much in the second time around of the Golden, is literally just because of that, bro. Because you've already done it, I can't convince myself to try as hard as I could the first time, you know? Like, there's just nothing psychologically I can do, since I know I've already done it. You beat Acropolis? Let's go. Yeah, it won't get rejected because I very much now know what I'm doing this time. You know, I got in contact with some list mods, and they told me everything I needed to do for the next time. And I'm like, okay, bet, we'll do that. 2-track audio, recording, raw file, vanilla physics. Make sure this green light's always on. If this green light is not green, where even is it? G indicator. If this light up here isn't green, then we have to fix something, right? So. Yeah, let's get Boldy. You posted your completion on the other profile of Sonic Wave? W, bro. W. Do you know click on step, how click on step works? I'm thinking you're asking. Do you use it if you have a monitor with less than 240? You use click on steps when you want to be forced to click on a certain frame, essentially. So, click on steps, I mean, you would use it with something like denouement, but denouement is like designed for is a perfect frame perfect. So you want to play it on 60 FPS anyways and just not even worry about using anything. But I use click on steps on Heliopolis because it made the it made like the 120 FPS frame perfects feel much easier because it forced you to click on a frame that was like available to that click, basically. Like if the spikes align with the frames, click on steps kind of helps like it does on Heliopolis. But it's like, it's weird. CBF is like better 99% of the time, I will say. But it basically just forces you to click on a frame. So like if you know, let's say, you know, I'm playing on 240 FPS, we got the 240 frames that are displayed to me in a second, and I'm supposed to click on the 239th frame, but I accidentally click just after the 238th frame is displayed. Click on steps is going to force it to happen on frame 239, right? And then I'll make the timing. Click between frames is just going to make the click happen wherever you clicked, which is better when you're not dealing with, like, you know, 120 FPS plus frame perfects, you know? Click on steps does help though when it's a very high FPS frame perfect. It helps like force you to click on the right spot a little bit. But it's also very wonky mechanics. Like ship game mode becomes harder, wave game mode becomes harder, because now all of a sudden every click you make isn't where you think it's gonna be. It's like slightly like off. And like every once in a while you're gonna click that you press down, it's gonna be slightly later than you actually clicked, and then you have to mentally adjust for that on the fly, which takes a lot of instinct to build. So I would only use it on a level like Heliopolis, or where there's like really slow gameplay with Cube and UFO or stuff like that. CBF is better in any kind of fast gameplay, and like chip and wave in general. You didn't beat Acropolis, but your consistency is good. I mean, you'll beat it soon if you got consistency. So you just use normal CBF, no click on steps, you have a 180 hertz monitor. Yeah, literally just play on 180 FPS minimum and use CBF. Don't use click on steps. CBF is definitely the better way to go. That's what Zoink uses to beat all his levels, so... If he's as good as he is because he uses CBF, then everybody else should use it, I would think. Like him, Pop-Off, Doggy, it's objectively the best way to beat levels. Unless you're trying to beat, like, a challenge, maybe. Maybe a slow cube challenge or a frame-perfect cube challenge. Maybe you'd want click on steps for that. Because when you're dealing with perfect frame perfects, like you'd rather be forced to click on the frame if the level was designed so that the spikes align with that frame, because Heliopolis was. That's why I played it with click on steps. Only use click on steps if you're chasing short-term frame perfects that are like really hard frame perfects. Not just 60 FPS frame perfects, but like more than 60 FPS frame perfects. It's a very specific use, I feel like. Which is your first extreme be? Accu. Accu is such a W level, bro. Sweater weather is really easy, though, from what people say. Haven't played it, so I don't know. But I'll let you know whether you should do Accu or sweater weather after Saturday. Low-key Red World looks really easy, too, actually. But Accu seems like it's the most fun. Sweater weather if you want the song. Okay, bro, I guess I gotta go practice Iris. Let's do that again. Why is it so easy when I start here, but so impossible from River? Like, bro, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. This game makes no sense. I think Merrick and his insane fast progress. I truthfully don't... I've heard the name. I haven't really looked at his stuff, so I couldn't tell you. I should check him out, though. Anything but Accu? You're gonna spin a wheel, bro. Accu's not bad. It's actually really fun gameplay, but I will say, if you want to get the most skill at the game as fast as possible, you should low-key, like, probably play Cataclysm. I think Cataclysm will get your raw skill up pretty good as a first extreme. But it's less fun than, like, things like Sweater Weather or other stuff. It's gonna take you a lot longer than that. Especially depending on your skill set, because it's a requirement to be able to straight fly for that. So if you don't even have 144 hertz, it's like you're kind of cooked. Accu is kind of difficult because you lag a lot on mobile. I mean, yeah. 90% of the deaths are in 50 to 51%. Yeah, the beginning of River is pretty difficult. Depends on the day, I feel like, is what part I struggle with the most. Like, right now, it's definitely the beginning. I'm dying on, like, the same spot every time. Oh, are you serious, bro? Okay. I'm so dumb, okay? Oh my god. Why am I so all over the place? Bro, I'm just trash. I'm just straight trash. What's good? What's your favorite former top one? That's a great question, actually. The golden. It's honestly the golden, bro. Even though it was an undeserved top one, I think, right? Because Tartarus was harder. But it was on the list as top one. Or was it before Tartarus? I don't remember if the golden was before Tartarus or not. I just remember it being number one at one point. I think that's my favorite number one. Because that level, like, really shook me to my core at the time of, like, what was even possible. Because I remember Yatagrasu was top one literally, like, not even a year before that, I think, or something. And, like, I was practicing Yatagrasu when the golden got verified. And I think I did 58 to 100 on Yata when he was, like, top 20. And I remember being like, if I grinded this, I could beat it. Like, if I just spent the time on it, I can do it. But then I remember clicking play on the golden. And I'm like, I can't even do 1% of it. Like, it's impossible, bro. Like, how do you even do this level? It's like, I had never fathomed such a, like, crazy difficulty gap like that before, you know? Because even when my first extreme demon was Bloodbath, I think even after having Bloodbath under your belt, you can still fathom Yatagarasu as a level that you could beat from there. You know, it's a lot harder, yes, but you're not like, oh my god, I can't fathom this, like you were the golden, you know? Like, the level of difficulty that brought to the game was just like, oh my god. Blew my mind. Like, imagine telling somebody that, you know, just beat Bloodbath when it was top one, that, by the way, this level somebody verifies in a few years. They would never believe you if you pointed toward the golden. They would literally never believe you. They'd be like, this is humanly impossible. That's just not true. And here we are. The golden's not even on the fucking main list. Like, it's insane. Why'd you spin the wheel, bro? You're gonna spin, like, what, my wheel or a custom wheel? Would you believe me if I told you about 11 months ago you couldn't beat blast processing for your life? I would. I feel like everybody's got, like, their Rob Top level struggle at one point. Dude, mine was Can't Let Go. I beat Stereo Madness in 3 attempts my very first time playing the game, and I think Can't Let Go took me, like, 5 days or something. I had played the Impossible game before, though, which, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but that's what GD was based off of. So I already had, like, some skill in GD, that's why I was able to do Stereo Madness so fast. Bro, Can't Let Go just blew my mind. And Clutterfunk. I struggle. Those are definitely the two Rob top levels I struggle with the most, besides Clubstep, obviously entering the demons. But like the main ones before the demons was Clutterfunk and Can't Let Go, man. Those two were hard. Started playing on February this year. Nice, bro. Nice. Your issue with the golden is that it's green. Yeah. I'm guessing you use green icons based on your green profile pic. I feel like the colors are cool, though. You don't really get a lot of levels that look like it. But yeah, it is called the golden when it should be the green. The only part that's actually like gold is the first wave, and then everything else is still just green. But I think the level looks awesome. Still definitely one of my favorites. You know, I'm gonna play this in here, because, I don't know, playing Farmite is not working. Imagine I do like 45 to 100. That'd be so hilarious. Bro, every time I get there, it just should be through River, man. How's River going today? It's low-key a little bit worse than last time. I think yesterday, or today's what, Wednesday? Monday was the best River day I've ever had. Holy consistency, but today's kind of, eh. Oh. Your worst experience with the Rob Top is definitely Club Step. 86 times 17, 88 times 3, 89 times 2. Dang, bro, so many ending deaths. That's crazy. That 90 and 96, holy. Oh, I clicked too early there, damn. Oh, decent run though. I guess 45 to 75 is still cool. I would like to not die on the first click of the ending though, once I get there. Anywhere else and I'm happy. But I feel like dying at 74 like that every single time I get there is just, it's just throwing away runs, bro. It's so annoying. Bro. I'm literally never passing river from 0 at this rate. Come on. I'm back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on one day. Do you think you can fluke it this level? No. I think I can like get through river and then maybe on the on that attempt, the first attempt past river, I get to the last cube. But I don't think I can pass the last cube without dying there once. Oh, come on. That's such a dumb death. Better than 74, though. You have 56 to 100 in shitty Eternus. 1 death. Nice, bro. Nice. That's pretty cool. What, did that sound sarcastic? It wasn't. I was genuinely congratulating you, bro. It's not sarcastic. I mean, that's a pretty sick run, dude, on a level that hard. Bro, what? Bro, why am I dying at Iris now? Bro, I can't do this part anymore now. My hardest is the golden. That's why I glaze it so much. What always happens with levels you try is when you first get on it every day, you get 1 or 2 insane runs in the beginning, and then it takes like 30 minutes to get another decent run. I feel like there's a lot of people that are like that, where like the very start of your session is like when you're peaking. It's because your brain is fresh. You might be the kind of person that you gotta just take breaks, like, very frequently. Like, you play for a little bit, do a couple attempts, then just, like, take a good break, drink some water stuff, and then come back to it. And just try to keep yourself in that first attempt mindset the entire time. You could try it. I don't know what it's like to be like that, though. I feel like for me, I'm always just, like, random. Like, it's just actually completely random with me. Okay. You seem like such a chill dude to sit and talk with. Appreciate it, bro. Coming from Panda. Pandas are such chill creatures, bro. If you want to talk about chill, man. They give no fucks, bro. Bro. When first time started Medium Demon, you got 16 to 100 by accident in practice? Wait, bro, what? That's crazy. That's a crazy run. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. River twice and a half. Basically just 150% of river. That's pretty crazy. Here comes the consistency. Dude, it just hit at such a random time. No. You help deciding what to beat after Bloodbath? You want harder and something too close to it on the area after Bloodbath? What kind of levels do you want, like, start doing? You aren't wave carried. Truthfully, I think you should start gravitating towards wave levels. What I beat after Bloodbath was Bausha Vortex because I wanted to switch my carriedness to wave because, like, literally all the top levels are just fucking wave. So, if I was you, and I'm not saying this is what you should do, but if me personally was in your shoes and I want to start beating crazy hard levels, I would go and find a wave carried level and just rip the bandit off and beat it anyways. I don't necessarily recommend Battleship Vortex. I liked the level, but a lot of people say they hated it, so I don't necessarily recommend it. But just find something on the list around there that's like a pretty hard wave level. I would say Coop in Hell, but Coop in Hell is kind of like... I feel like it doesn't really get you good at the game, it just gets you good at the one part of the level. Coop in Hell is kind of mid. Definitely don't do Sonic Wave, either. Do not do that. Think that river in one run is harder than Bloodbath? No, definitely not. It's too short for it to actually be harder than a whole ass extreme. It's probably harder than Accio. $74 to $100 though is probably harder than Bloodbath. Bro, this is so ass. You beat Nola Electra, 9 Circles, Acropolis, and now Cataclysm. Nice. That's a good progression route, bro. That's not bad at all. That's actually very similar to my route. Except I beat Bloodbath in place of your Cataclysm. Sonic Wave is such a pain. Yes, it is. I hated that level. That is the one and true level in this game that I spent the time to beat, and I can absolutely with confidence say I hated my experience on it. Because normally I only pick levels to beat if I like them, and I liked Sonic Wave to start, but dude, oh my god. Right at the same time that I had put too many attempts in to turn back, I started hating it, and it became the most miserable experience I've ever had in this game. But I feel like, you know, you can't just drop it after you've put in like 60,000 attempts. You're like, well, I'm close to beating it. I've got like 70% on the level, and I've done, I don't even know, I've done 30 to 100. So it's like, how am I actually about to like drop this when I'm so close, even if I hate it? You know, I might as well just finish it out. And then that turns into another fucking month. You know, thank you for the $2, bro. Bro super chatted without even chatting. Holy. Bro just wanted to give me the $2. Well, appreciate you, bro. Dude, I swear I'm not at 360 FPS. I swear I'm not, bro. Why did that part, like, low-key pixelate for me? No, it didn't. Okay, I'm just tripping, bro. Just making excuses. You have 81% on Sonic Wave, but dropping it in place of Paranoia, peak level. I mean, For me, I feel like I can't let myself. If I had 81% on a level, I wouldn't be able to make myself drop it. You know, it's like, well, I'm so close. What if I just beat it tomorrow? What if I just beat it tomorrow? What if I just beat it tomorrow? And then that turns into like 2 months, and it's just it becomes torture. But it's like I put in all this work. I can't just like, you know, not do it now that I put that in. But even if you take a break, though, it does come back to you later. But I wanted to beat it because I wanted to hop on the golden grind right afterwards as soon as possible. Or at least I had in the back of my mind doing that. Ugh. You can't find a single nice wave level. Yeah, in that area between Bloodbath and Sonic Wave, I feel like there aren't a lot of crazy good ones. I don't really have one to recommend though because I'm so unfamiliar with that part of the list now. Because it's so different from when I was like in it myself. How many attempts on this? I think we're coming in on 80,000 now. Skeletron donated $5. I mean, saying it doesn't make it happen, bro. But I appreciate the sentiment. Got to the last wave, we're on 10 times. So yeah, your experience wasn't great too. Yeah, bro. 10 times in the last wave is rough. I only died once actually inside of the wave. But I died very stupidly on the last cube click before the wave. I don't know how I managed that, but I died in the dumbest place ever. But I died in the second wave over like 70 times, bro. It was awful. I died in the second wave way too many times. You flew to 81 and then died to 49 like 20 times. Dude, no, 49 was an awful click. 49 was an awful click. My pass rate was like 1 in 3 by the time I beat it. But I like, dude, 1 in 3 sucked. It really does. You just don't get that click consistent. Because I feel like you have to get through 50% of the level, which takes a while to get there, by the way. And then you've got like a 1 in 3 chance, basically, of passing a single click. Which is like dude, it got terrible. If Sonic Wave was better balanced, it would have been more fun. It was so unbalanced. First, or wait, what did you say? Tidal if you want something chill. Arctic Lights, I don't have thoughts. I don't know that much. 200,000 attempts later. For Tidal Wave, dude, more like 600 at least. 600,000. The Golden took me 200,000, and my hardest was Sonic Wave before that, so. Now, I'm not everybody, but that puts in perspective how fucking hard of a jump these levels are. You dropped it because you're You're capable of more? Valid. That's a valid reason. You have Slaughterhouse in 4 runs, even though your hardest is around Artificial Ascent. That's valid then, to be honest. If you're just dropping it to beat a hard level anyways, they might as well. Have you considered changing your wave trail colors for this level? Red is a bit red. For me, I haven't had any difficulties seeing, so I haven't had a reason to. I mean, you know what? For the hell of it, because so many people have said that, we're gonna just reverse my colors really quick to see how I play with it. Maybe I magically start playing better, but truth be told, I haven't tried it, so I might as well try it, right? Just gonna reverse the colors and see how this plays. I feel like I see the red fine, but who knows? Imagine I just start like just plowing through this level now. Here, practice. We'll do it in reverse. Wait, low-key, Wave might actually feel nicer with this. Hang on. Okay, dude, wait a second. Low-key, that kind of feels better, bro. I'm low-key about to get rid of the other red too. Hang on. What do I even get rid of it for? Do I need this? Do I just do the same color? That's such an ugly color to have as your full icon set, though. Screw it, screw it. We're gonna play with that for a second, just for fun. Golden only took you 200,000 for Sonic Wave. Yeah, it was like 210 the first time, and then another 10k to rebeat it, so 220 total. Plan to go for Tidal Wave after Slaughterhouse? Potentially, yes. Potentially. It's the current plan. Plans are always subject to change. Cataclysm while trying to get in 2 runs. You think you died to the UFO at 15 to 20 times now? Dang, bro. I would definitely be dying at the whatchamacallit, the straight fly a lot more than the UFO, but it sucks you're dying to the UFO a lot. I don't know if this helps with the last key, to be honest. I'm so used to my icon colors in this part. Use white. I low-key could have. Okay. Should use no death effect. I don't think the death effect makes a difference, because like it goes away and I can see where I died. All I need to be able to do is see where I died. And you don't see the death effect until after you're dead. I don't think that makes a difference. As long as you can see where you died clearly. just distracts you. It doesn't distract me. I'm so used to it. You get to the UFO, you realize you could get it in 2 runs. You stressed out. Yeah, dude. Mental issues. Like, oh my god. Tell me about mental blocks, bro. They get so bad with this game once you start getting in your own head like that. I do it all the time. I had it really bad on the Golden for a bit. Like, I would just die in either the robot or the ship every single time I got there at the end of the level. Wonder how fast people could beat levels if mental challenges with mind blocks out of the picture. Bro, it'd be a game changer if you just never had a mind block or never had like any kind of getting inside your own head instance. Dude, it'd be crazy. 87 2 times on the plunge. You might beat it soon. Your Slaughterhouse journey motivated you? Good, bro. I'm glad to hear it. You will beat it soon. 87% is pretty far, man, so shouldn't be long. Tried to upload a progress update every day, and that worked up to you getting 43 to 100 and in 3 ones. Nice. But that one straight fly has made me not able to post anything for 2+ days. Damn, bummer, bro. Bummer. I feel like I'm playing about the same right now with the icons, though. I don't know. I'm gonna low-key go back. Just because it's like, if they're actually not making a difference, then I'm just gonna play with my other stuff. But we did give it a try. So. I don't think it makes a difference, though. Like, I thought it was for a second, but then I started playing the exact same again, so. Bro, I'm like farming Wither attempts straight into an Iris Death. Like, I'm farming that over and over. What the fuck? Use the Fat Wave and Solid Wave Trail for 2% skill boost. I don't know. I don't think... all that stuff is placebo. Your hitbox is the same at the end of the day. So as long as you can see what's happening, I feel like the game's the exact same. I mean, there are things it's like mental trick, you know? Like, I feel like if you're that kind of person where you feel like your wave trail changing or your icon color is changing, like, helps you, I feel like you just had a mental block, and then the placebo of your new color has made you remove your mental block. So, as I don't have that, I don't think changing that stuff is going to help. You got 11% on Helio on mobile? Whoa, that's a crazy run. 92 on Bloodbath on the school bus. On your phone, on mobile, or an iPad, whatever you're playing on, is crazy, bro. That's actually kind of insane. Doing River this consistently sometimes must feel so satisfying. Oh, dude, no. It is... every time I pass it, it's like a mini mental orgasm, bro. Bro. What? How did I fall like that? And then why do I always just die to that, bro? Like, I swear I feel like I gotta practice the same things every day because I'm just bad at the exact same stuff every single time. Was the sweater weather in Do Yao was the sweater? So how? Oh, that's on Saturday, brother. That is gonna be Saturday. Saturday be the sweater weather stream. Have never played it before, so looking forward to it. Actually, smart. You just did one longer click, then slightly slower CPS. Down. Is River consistent every day, or some days you can be shit at it? I'm definitely like better at it some days than other days, but there's never a day anymore that I can't just get through it multiple times. Like when I was first learning it, it was like, okay, yeah, there might be a day if I was just playing bad, I just literally wouldn't be able to do it. I think like the day after I passed River for the first time, I also passed it again like 2 or 3 times, maybe. I don't remember what happened, but then I know like we had like either the next day or the day after that where I couldn't do it at all. Or no, here's what happened. First day I passed it once. Second day I passed it once again. Then third day I couldn't do it. It's like when I was first learning it was like that. But nowadays it's like, it's just a matter of like, do I get it twice in a row multiple times or do I only get it twice in a row once? You know, like that's kind of the situation I'm having in today's world. And I've already done it twice in a row today, so. It just gets the more consistent the more you play it. I feel like it's very linear progression. It's just like slow linear progression. Bro, whatever. If I die there, I die there. I don't care. Sometimes it takes you 30 attempts, other times it'll take 300. I feel like your first river of the day is definitely like the most inconsistent too. Like sometimes it'll literally take you, yeah, like 10 attempts to do it one day. But the other days it might literally take you like 15 minutes of playing to get it. And then it's like, once you get it though, then you can start getting it a bunch of times. That's how it feels for me. What's holding me back from completing the run? Um, it's just general consistency, to be honest. I die like at 74 a lot when I finally get through Iris, and then I usually choke Iris from River. I just need more experience in the level. Like, it's literally just time. That, and I'm also like, all the sessions that I played during weekdays, I'm never really playing at my best because it's after a day of work, after a day of editing, after a day at the gym, and that's when I play. After my whole day. I'm the most fatigued when I start stream. So, weekends are usually when I start popping off. So I'd rather was your first stream and got 88 yesterday? Nice, bro, nice. It's a good first extreme from what I've heard. Have you tried alternate spamming in the Iris wave? I can't alternate spam that like well, so I have tried it, but I won't do that. I need to get a lot better at it to even think about doing that. Like, dude, from zero, I feel like I would just mess it up. Your friends think you're crazy because you like playing levels where you die instantly and I don't know how to explain it. Bro, no. I can relate to that so much. There is something magical, like, bro, it's like all cool beating a whole level and all, but there's something magical about doing a part that feels impossible to you, and when you finally start getting through it and start actually seeing yourself make progress on it, that is way more gratifying than, like, beating a whole ass easy demon, you know? Like, there's something about it, man, that's, like, it makes it really fun, you know? Every time I pass River, I get, like, the same feeling I would if I beat a whole easy demon, you know? It's, like, it's really fun every single time that happens. Your gym routine workout, you do push-pull legs, but in Saturday you do push. Just to walk right home. I'm doing an upper-lower push-pull legs right now, except my lower day doesn't really exist. I've been trying to make it exist, but it doesn't. So I do like push-pull legs rest, upper-lower rest is supposed to be the split, but I kind of just do upper rest. The lower day is like, it's like a Jeff Nippard thing, my split, but I'm trying to just turn my lower day into a run. I just do like a run in the morning over like metros and hills, so at least I'm getting the legs worked that day. But I'm also like perfectly content with a once a week leg day kind of thing because my legs get crazy sore and take forever to recover every time I touch them. Like, I can definitely only squat once a week. I could not squat twice a week. It would be impossible. My legs just actually don't recover quickly. Mobile demon list is so weird because Shardscapes is easier than Bloodlust and Sonic Wave by a lot. Interesting. Well, isn't it normally easier than that? Like on the normal list too? I mean, I know Bloodlust is harder than Sonic Wave, but I don't know where Shardscape's place is. How do you choose a new hardest in the long run then? I mean, a new hardest always just has to be something that you think you can beat, that you have fun playing, not just objectively what's best. So just focus on like what you enjoy. But then also like if there's certain game mode you want to get better at, then like play a level that you think is fun that has that game mode too. If you find every level fun, then do what's objectively best and just kind of strategize. I feel like everybody should be on their own for picking new hardest and stuff like that. Because for me to actually accurately give you a new hardest to beat, I have to see like how long it took you to beat each level, watch your sessions, watch your gameplay, and then like see what your entire progression path was. And then I could be like, okay, this should be what you do next. But, like, I'm not trying to gather all that information. But that's why you know all that information, so you should be able to, you know, come up with what's best for yourself. Make an end goal. Okay, how do I get there? You know, and just work backwards. I want to beat Tidal Wave. Okay, cool. So I beat a bunch of hard wave levels. Some that have 4 times speed, so I can get used to the wave clicks and 4 times speed, right? You build your own progression path that way. That's why I'm playing Slaughterhouse. I mostly picked up this level just because it's 4 times speed wave. And I had never played it up until now. You made a level for me. You can send it in the Discord and I might check it out, but I'm not really doing level requests today. Unless level request is in the title, it's up to how I'm feeling in the moment you ask me whether I do it or not. I might say no, I might say yes. Luck of the draw. You played 5% of Tidal Wave for 3 days. From an outsider perspective, it doesn't make sense. Nah, Tidal Wave is really I think the pre-drop of Tidal Wave is really complicated gameplay. Especially the first 5%. It's like super complicated. It gets a lot more simple past 13%. But like the first 13 is like so complicated. Or not the first 13, the first 9, sorry. Or maybe it's 8, I don't know. Whatever, like, it gets before the telephone fucking sound effect plays. Bro, now I'm just like sucking ass at River. First has been Except V2. Null, Electrica, 9 Circles, Acropolis, Cataclysm. I mean, I'd still have to see, like... I'd have to watch you play, see how long each one took. Like, I can't really give you, like, a good Extreme Demon, you know? Because I feel like everybody's progression path always looks the same, bro. Everybody's, like, does a bunch of levels up to Cataclysm, and then... Or Cataclysm or ACU or something like that. And then they want to go beat Bloodbath, right? Like, everybody kind of does the same thing. But I can't really give you a progression path unless I see how that like how you did the progression path. Like, there's a lot of stuff to find an objective best level for you. I also have to research levels too because I don't even know that many. You can always follow my path and just do Bloodbath into Bausha Vortex into Sonic Wave into the Golden. I don't recommend it though. I do not recommend that path. Bausha Vortex is a maybe if you think the level's fun. Like, that's actually not a bad pick. Sonic Wave is awful. Some people hate Battleship Vortex though, so probably not. I liked it. I thought it was great. I thought it was super underrated. Oh my god, I died on the cube. That's fucking crazy. That's like the most unlucky death you can get there. It's literally supposed to be auto. First wave of tidal wave in 3 runs. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Tidal wave in 3 runs, dude. I played up until the wave practice-wise. I had like dropped to wave in 2 runs, and then I started playing the wave, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to play this right now. Wave was a little hard. Well, it was. I'm sure I'd have a much easier time on it now that I've made considerable progress on Slaughterhouse, but back when I played it right after the golden, dude, not the move. Oh, bro. Think the golden is a fun level to jump to? Yes, I do personally. I think that out of any level on the entire list, I picked the best one for myself to jump to. The golden was very fun for me. I enjoyed my experience all the way through. You're doing Bloodbath and Slaughterhouse and you have it in 5 runs? You have Slaughterhouse in 5 runs? That's pretty good, dude. That is considerably solid. Join your Discord VC? No. Not on stream. The first wave of tidal wave is pretty annoying though. You'd say you try to beat the first wave, but I'm gonna save that for later. Just not good enough for it. Gotcha. My best run from 25 is 25 to 51. Bro. god. I fucking gotta hate Iris so much. I actually hate Iris. She's a different wave trail. The color you got blends in. We literally just tried an earlier or a different color earlier, and it didn't make any difference in my play. I'm like used to it, so it doesn't really make a difference. I can personally see. So as long as I can see, that's what matters. Slaughterhouse is probably the level ID you want to beat the most if you were good enough. It just looks so intimidating compared to the other former top ones. It looks sick. I mean, yeah, this level is definitely weird. It feels like it's 3 different challenges, bro. Like 58 to 100. Actually, it feels like it's 4. 74 to 100. 58 to 74. Like river. And then 25 to river. It feels like a bunch of different challenge levels, you know? Like each level would be a good challenge level on its own. It's like beating all those back to back. It's like weird. Because it feels like the gameplay that you would see in a challenge. Oh my god. Come on. Developing your game while listening to the stream. Nice, nice, bro. That is peak. Shitty pre-drop. Literally. You're good enough now to at least be able to process what's going on. That's good. That's a decent sign. I can't process what's going on in Tacos of Grief. That would've been a lot more fun if I actually got fucking further than that, bro. I keep dying in Iris, man. Oh my god, Iris is so fucking stupid. Bro! Ugh, grief is just different. Literally, grief is crazy. Everyone says this isn't true, but you feel like there won't be many more top ones after the current top ones. Oh, I still think there's going to be a lot of top ones, but they're going to be taking a lot longer and longer and longer to verify at this point. Like, it's going to be taking, like, I think the amount of time grief is taking to verify is going to become the standard. So we're just going to see them start coming out slower and slower. Because the community loves to do jumps, you know, we don't like to just make something barely harder than the last two often. Oh my god. What am I doing? Is it just session fatigue? Like, why am I dying in the spam? I missed Monday when Iris was free, bro. Like, I don't know what's happening right now. Bro, I'm so fucking shit right now. Try no clip? Nah, there's no point. Partially due to contractual reasons, you are not featured in Drake's new album? What? What did you just send? Did you talk about getting mods for your live streams? Did you get any moderator? Yeah, I have one, but he's not here right now. Play from zero? I don't know. There's no point in me playing from zero, bro. If I can't do the second half of the level, what's the point in playing from zero? Like, what? At best, I get 50% and then die? Like, No point. I just can't play the game. I literally am just so disabledly bad. You saw Tsunami. Wait. Is this me or does no clip make you play worse? You're not as careful when you know you can die? That's me too. I did the same thing. What's your opinion on the accusation of the doggy extending grief for more money? Nah, that's cap. He's not. There's like, do you realize how hard it would be to actually fake what he's doing? He would have to be so perfect. His deaths would have to be so perfect. He would have to, like, the acting, the amount, like, you're not going to be able to pull that off for the amount of time that he has without slipping up a single time, you know? He's clearly doing it legit. It's just, you saw Tsunami in top 1 race shorts, but you don't think Tsunami is done? Yeah, I don't think it's done yet. Or pick to verify it. Well, I think Zoink is going to be set to verify it. Why are there Tsunami mentions in a top 1 race? Don't know. I don't think I've heard of racing with Tsunami, though. Doggy's heart rate too high for that to be true? Literally, actually true. Doggy got 84 and his BPM was like 125. I think there was a delay there. Like, what was his heart rate after 84? Wasn't it like at least 150? Use the start of getting up, walking, then sitting back down. Oh, I think you meant to say strat. The strat of getting up, walking, and sitting back down works 90% of the time. Look at who you're watching. How do you have 1%? Because I died to the first spike from 0 on the copy. You got 2.3 on Slaughterhouse. Nice, bro. All right, Loki. Let's go beat my new best right now. Let's go get a new best ready. Oh my god, new best, guys. Holy 2%. We're insane. All right. You know, actually, I'm Loki gonna end stream in a second anyways. So Loki for fun, let's Loki actually play from 0 on the copy. And we will do a no-clip run for funsies. Yeah. Whatever. Beginning, I feel like people say the beginning is really hard, but the only hard part is like this part. I feel like this part's not even that bad. I literally just did it. Death run. 0 to 25 is the easiest. People say it's not, though. 40 deaths doesn't suck. Let's do one more. Oh my god, we have 1 death, guys. 5 deaths. Ooh. Bro, okay. How am I a cube up there? Yeah, look, you don't want that death. Oh well, we still have it. Sucks to suck. $21 deaths. So we literally just half the deaths, bro. Why is everyone going, bro? You guys, like, realize how second half carried this level is, right? That's why I can do that. That's why I've been only practicing 49 to 100 area, bro. The beginning is actually free as fuck, dude. Besides literally one click, this beginning is so free. Holy, we're already at 18 deaths. Let's restart that. So you just get like one unlucky click and you die a bunch of times for the same click. Okay. Wait, bro, how do we already have a death? Now I have 2 deaths. Bang. Ah, shitty death. Shitty one. Oh, I'll take the 21 death run that we did, though. That was, like, decent. Alright, now's about time for me to end stream, though. W stream, kind of. I mean, we didn't make any like, crazy progress from 49, but I guess the 20 death no-clip run is, like, that's good. You're gonna make my face the thumbnail for your profile pic? Bro, what? Alright, bro. Only 4 more no-clip runs until we're at 1.25 deaths. Bro, what? Thought I just asked everyone wants to play 60 plus in the demon list. Bro, it's like, it's a hard level though. It can't be. How do you begin practicing a level this hard for you if you do a no-clip accuracy, use the wrong click patterns? I mean, you can't use no-clip to get the click patterns for a lot of parts, right? Like River, I didn't even use no-clip. I didn't even bother to like just do that until I grinded it out. I just literally made a copy of River and just nerfed it like 5 ticks down, 5 ticks up, and then beat that. So I learned the pattern of that because it's much easier to learn the click pattern of something that's actually slightly nerfed. That way you're actually dying and being punished for not doing the right thing. But I mean, you just rip the bandit off, bro. I don't like to use no clip that much to learn levels unless I'm just trying to get a general idea, or I know the click pattern and I'm trying to get the muscle memory of doing the whole click pattern at once. That's when I use no clip. But I don't use no clip to necessarily learn it for the first time. But that's kind of inefficient. Ugh. Lots of time and lots of attempts is how you learn something harder than what you can do. Bye. At least you can focus on your homework now. True. You'll lock in, bro. That homework's more important than my streams. All right. Anyways, thank you guys for being here. Holy 84,000. Okay, I said that originally that this might take me a little over 100k. Now dude, this is gonna be another goal. This is another 200k fucking level. Whatever happens. Anyways, see y'all.